She'll take good care of her husband? That's what you're raising your daughter for, man?
Don't touch my husband.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody had a good New Year, good holiday. And with that, we are going to check out some of the worst families in American reality TV, Wife Swap. The only show where if you don't like your spouse, you can swap them out with another one and just traumatize your families. It's wonderful. Check out season 3, episode 2, The Boars and the Fines. We'll see how this goes. It seemed pretty interesting. I checked out just like the first 2 minutes, and these families seem wild. So let's get over there and we'll check these people out. It will change their lives.
Northwest, the Bauer family. Tori and husband John have dropped out of mainstream society to live as pirates. They raised their family in an atmosphere of freewheeling chaos and believe pirates don't need to pay the bills. And the Fine family from California. Professional organizer Lisa obsessively orders, organizes, and labels everything in her house, including her cookie-cutter husband and children. Daughter Ashley is a mini version of Mom, who wanted her very own label maker for her birthday.
You mangy mongrels!
She can get herself run over for all I care.
These people are pirates? And a professional organizer is swapping place with a professional pirate? I don't see how anything can go wrong here. It all just seems perfect. They seem like perfect families. It's all going to go well, right?
The
This-
Bauer family.
We're pirates and we live freely.
We're not into keeping up with the Joneses.
This seems like a
We're
perfect
interested in
family.
keeping up with the Davy Joneses.
I live here with my husband, John, old Chumbucket Bauer. We have 3
Chumbucket
children, Kate,
Bauer.
16, Millie, 13, and Max, 8.
I mean, they seem like a really cute family. I'm sure they have a lot of fun together.
To live life by the philosophy of piratitude.
Live my life on a whim. We behave however we want to behave.
Because that works in normal day society. You can just do whatever you want. It doesn't matter.
Embrace the chaos.
Decide how you want to be.
John gave
It's
up his
fine.
job to write pirate books.
This chapter is on pirates and ninjas and why they should be friends but can't be.
Pirates and ninjas? Where's the connection?
He also travels the Northwest, spreading piracy wherever he goes.
John created Talk Like a Pirate Day. It's a day where people are encouraged to talk like pirates.
Not many.
He
of
didn't
my friends'
invent
dads get
Talk Like a
to buy
Pirate Day.
swords and
Did he? Is that what it is? I don't know.
None of my friends'
I know it's a
dads
whole thing.
actually-
Oh my god, when 2 friends from Oregon jokingly created the holiday. Holy shit. I stand corrected. Perfect.
But all this buccaneering has not been bringing in the doubloons.
The life of a pirate is risky.
We're always confident that the bills will get paid. We're not always sure how that's going to happen, but it always does.
We haven't swabbed the deck in here for, quite a few years. Millie's sassy and full of piratitude. If she pleases to live like a pig, we're gonna let her.
But like, it's
typical day
still your
consists
house.
of me
What are you
waking up at
doing?
noon. I just kind of hang out and sleep. We don't
Like,
have
not knowing
any
how you're gonna
rules
pay the bills.
whatsoever.
If our children
Not
need to use
keeping a
words
clean
that
home for your
sometimes
children, like,
adults
that's
say they
neglect,
shouldn't
right?
use, then I think that they need to be able to use those words freely.
I am not a $20.
Oftentimes, parents will try to mold their children into tiny
Oh.
little versions of themselves. Max Bauer!
But like, that's exactly what y'all are
And
doing.
in our household, we let our kids decide who they want to be.
They want to be you guys
But
because
at
that's what they
batten
see,
down the
so you're
hatches,
molding them
Burnett
into
Sally's
you.
about to pull a banker.
I've never in my
Sexy
life
and
met someone who
abandoned
wants to be a
Hardee's
pirate
swap lives
in their
with a woman
teens.
she's never
Like,
met 150 leagues away in California.
they wouldn't be living this way if they weren't being molded into little you. I don't think I could ever live in a home like this.
Something, I consider that to be extremely stressful.
I'd be so stressed out all the time trying to make sure everything went back where it went. I mean, you need a little organization, but this is a little bit too extreme for me.
The holidays are broken broken down into bins.
Like, that's normal. I feel like Halloween decorations and shit, it's usually always put into different things.
Here, I'll be at my friend's house, and then they'll go to the bathroom or something, and then I'll see like a couple things on the floor, and then I'll just grab it and quickly put it away, and then they'll come back and the room will be all clean. I'll be like, "What the heck did you do?" So I'd get in the shower at 7:05.
That would drive me
and
crazy.
then
Do not
9:32,
touch my
brush
stuff.
hair 100 times so it'd be nice and soft.
Ashley, when she grows up, will make an incredible wife. She'll take very good care of her husband.
Isn't that beautiful?
She'll take good care of her husband? That's what you're raising your daughter for, man? To take care of a grown man.
For Lisa, appearances are the most important way of fitting in.
I believe appearance is important. You are representing who you are inside and out. Take some pride in yourself. The world judges the book by the cover.
I mean, everyone
It's the
does
day of
judge the
swap,
book by
and
the
the wives
cover,
prepare
no
to
matter
leave their
what they
lives
say.
behind. What do they hope to gain from the swap?
My mission is to bring a sense of order if there's chaos. Please keep the house organized.
I think chaos is an
Bring
understatement
a sense
here.
of chaos to another household.
Careful among those lovers.
Take care of the ship.
And the crew.
There's a pirate at the front door.
Ma'am, there's pirates inside the home.
Isn't it cute? Pirates like to eat bunnies.
Oh my god,
Before
that's
they
what you
meet their
say
new
when you come up
families,
to
the
their
wives get
home?
a chance to explore their new homes.
Holy cow. I feel so bad for the mom that's going into my house. She's gonna die.
I see a lot of pirates.
She's going to die. There's gonna be death. This woman's gonna have a panic attack entering this pirate home.
Stuff. I'm gonna be dead. And it looks like the little kid's a pirate too. I just don't know how they find anything.
I am in pretty princess heaven here.
Oh my gosh. I'm a little scared to go in here.
I would be
Short-sleeve
too.
Shirts, long sleeve shirts. Ashley is binned and labeled just like everything else in the house. We think of it as sharing the love. Love in a vacuum.
The last time we got the broom out was last month, although that was partly due to the dog giving everyone fleas. I really do wish there was a plank I could walk off.
Next, the wives meet their new family.
I wish I could walk off a plank too, ma'am.
And the
It's
fine
not
wine
just
leaves a
you.
sour taste in Tori's mouth.
You are so
What
out of your
is
element
this?
right now, you have no idea.
This house is so rigid. I'm going crazy here.
Did she just lick the fucking floor?
Life leaves a sour taste in Tori's mouth.
You are so out of your element right now, you have no idea.
This house is so rigid. I'm going crazy here.
I think the sour taste in her mouth is the floor cleaner. It's probably the frickin' pledge that you just licked up off of the tile.
Organized mom Lisa Fine. For the first week, the two wives must live by their new family's rules. Later, they get to make some changes.
And for the rest of the winch swap, you're gonna be pirates.
You are ridiculous.
It's the moment of truth. The
She
wives
really
are about to
is
come
ridiculous,
face-to-face with
like-
their new husbands and children.
Avast there! We've been boarded!
You're Craig.
I'm old Chumbucket.
Hi, old chumbucket.
Ashley.
Hi, Max. You're
Like, imagine being called Chumbucket on the daily. Like,
Why don't you have a seat?
yeah, that's
You wanna
normal.
stand?
Sure.
Okay, thanks. Because I was on the couch and some fleas jumped on my back. It made me itchy. Okay.
That princess is really overboard.
Their dog has fleas. Still, the kids don't have to clean their room. Like, are they bathed? Are they clean? Like, what is really going on here?
You went up the stairs as Lisa Fine. You rejoined us as lusty Lisa.
Okay, she looks
Fine
really cute, though.
Filibuster. Well done.
Honestly, she looks really cute there.
Anticipation of it all.
No, I'm not a monster. I'm a pirate princess.
I wish I was a princess. You're pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Pretty too.
Thank you.
I like it when Ashley told me I was pretty, because of course I am. But it's funny that she judged me based on my looks.
When I found out that she was a pirate, I was like, someone has issues.
Oh my goodness. She said I was pretty because I am. Like, that girl was just being nice to you. She wasn't judging you off your looks. She was just trying to say something nice because she just met you 2 seconds ago. So she can't say, oh, you're such a nice person.
I think that a 50-year-old man dressing as a pirate for a living is insane.
Very.
In California, Tori
You're not far
immediately
off.
has to start organizing clothes to be thrown away.
And the way we fold clothes,
What's the point of folding clothes that you're not going to keep?
that wasn't hard. That didn't take much time. And that's how we do it. So, done.
But like, if you're gonna throw them away, why are you folding them?
I do not think she's gonna keep everything in order and flowing and smooth or anything.
I've never seen anything like this. It's just appalling to have to do this level of organization for stuff you're just gonna cast off. It was a useless.
Well, if they're donating them, I understand. But if you're just throwing them away, I'm confused on that part.
At the Bowers, the Pirate Society is turned up for a night of yo-ho-hoing and rum swilling.
I mean, it does look like a lot of fun.
But the police arrive when
However,
the party
there's like
gets out of
no
control.
organization
Are we
to this
going
home
to
at
jail, Old
all.
John Bucket?
Oh, with any luck at all. The brig.
And I mean, even the police came and he's laughing, and I see that John's copping out with his responsibilities.
No place for your clothes. No. Oh, does this look like a jammy or something? No.
Yeah, like that's too much.
John, where would I find his jammies?
Put on one of my t-shirts for tonight, okay?
But I'm wearing no unders.
There's nothing wrong with having clothes in specific drawers. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, that's not crazy. I mean, some of the organization this lady does is absolutely wild, but having like your drawers in a certain place or your long sleeve shirts in a certain place, I don't think that is too crazy, right? I feel like that's kind of normal.
Pirates typically don't primp because pirates don't care about what they look like. You know, I look like a whore.
Next, John checks that she's
That's
keeping
a
up
bit
Lisa's
extreme.
crime organization.
Typically, he doesn't leave it this wrinkled, but
See, I think this looks great.
if you can call Brandon and have him come up here and fix his bed.
That's just
So-
real anal, dude.
Hey, Brandon.
That is
That's not good
that's
enough.
crazy.
When I had to call Brandon
Like, oh
back
no, there's a
upstairs
wrinkle on
to
it. That's
make
crazy.
a bed that was already made, I felt like a bitch. I have never seen anything as anal retentive as this household.
Well,
Yeah, that's
to
a bit
me,
extra.
He
It
jumped
doesn't
into it.
look any different at all.
Two.
You know?
The child is her mother's daughter. She's been trained like a dog to look perfect, and perfect is just unattainable in real life.
Make sure they're tight.
But like, she's like, oh, she is her mother's daughter. So is yours. They're exactly clones of you. Like, that's just what happens when you raise children. It's not like the mom is maliciously making sure her daughter does all this. The daughter just kind of picks up on it over time. I'm sure the mom has put some training, I guess you can call it, into making sure their children act a certain way. But isn't that the same thing that she does? By telling her kids, no, you don't have to worry about it. Like, no, don't focus on this thing. Don't worry about this thing. Like, you're also conditioning them to your lifestyle.
In Oregon, the Bowers' friend Captain Slappy's arrived for dinner, and Lisa discovers even meals are disorganized.
Since we're eating with our fingers, can I have napkin? Do you guys use napkins? Do we wipe it on each other?
Everyone lick the fingers of the person on your right.
I would be disgusted.
She is perfect. I really can't.
You are
You're not.
so out of your element right now. You have no idea. This household is not stressful. You are.
That house is
My
stressful,
biggest
to
frustration
be honest.
here was the entire family's not being able to just relax and live life. They need
Like, you literally made your son go up there and wipe a wrinkle off of his blanket because he didn't make it tight enough. Like, why didn't you make him bounce a quarter off of it if that's how strict you're going to be about it? But, I mean, also, this pirate lady's kind of out of her, like, off her rocker 100%. It's not being a slave to wipe up a sticky spot off your tile.
to let that go and embrace the chaos.
It's not like I'm being slave driven to do stuff. It just, I don't like people to walk by me and say, wow, she smells, and walk away because I might have no friends and be a loner. Like her.
But you say these things like there's a problem.
The home, if it
There
really
is a
was
problem,
clean and things
sir.
were in a space, then the fleas would not be able to breed and
One of our children has had some weird debilitating disease brought on by unhygienic circumstances.
John is not seeing the true chaos of this mess.
Lisa seems to notice every flea
Hold on.
has had some weird debilitating disease brought on by unhygienic circumstances.
John is not seeing the true chaos.
You're just going to move right past that? Look, one of your children had a weird debilitating disease brought on by being unhygienic, and you're still not going to vacuum your home?
of this mess.
Lisa seems to notice every flea individually by name. She's overreacting, and it's really, really annoying.
At the Fines, Ashley, who's no
Is he gaslighting her for being upset about being bit by fleas? How do you just ignore fleas biting you? These people are crazy.
longer talking to Tori, instead writes her a list telling her exactly what her duties are.
Tori sucks at being my mom. Nobody can fill my mom's shoes. Except maybe me, because I'm her blood relative.
Tori wipes all counters in kitchen and mop floor. Tori washes her clothes. Tori needs to wear deodorant.
Yeah.
This has been a nightmare for me living in this very ordered
Ew,
world.
she doesn't even wear
At the Bowers,
deodorant?
Lisa's
Come
finally
on.
had one flea bite too many.
John,
Yes?
I can't sleep here
Why?
because the fleas are jumping all over me and biting me. But I'm not staying here tonight. I can't.
Gosh, that feels great. If you don't like the way I run my house, then I suggest you not live here.
I am currently in a hotel. I'm really disturbed by the reaction from John, who could care less.
This almost
I
seems
can't
like
take it.
lost
It's midnight,
footage,
and
the way they're
Ashley's
filming
list
this
is
man
the
in
final
his
straw
home.
for Tori.
I'm gonna get as much of this list done tonight as possible. I don't care how tired I am. Lisa Fine would get this done. Wipe off the counter. It's 8:01 a.m. This is the very spot where Craig and I had our heated debate over the mop about the sticky stuff on the floor.
Where's Tori?
This is like
Morning.
serial
Last
killer
night,
montage going
I
on right
stayed
now.
up until
The rules change as the wives take control.
Oh
Keep
god, the
sassing.
wives
I
are about
like
to take
that.
over.
I'm only sassing you because I hate you.
And will Lisa be left in the dark?
What would happen if we can't pay that?
I would have to disconnect the meter.
Okay, so yeah, like the pirates are borderline child abuse, you guys. Like their power's about to get cut off. There's no excuse why your power would get cut off when you are a parent, you have multiple children, you have animals in the home, like let alone just for yourself. The fact that the pirates think that this is perfectly normal worries me a little bit, like a lot. The Fine family's crazy, like the organization's a little bit crazy, but those kids are well taken care of, and they have obviously caring parents. I mean, I'm sure the pirate people care about their kids, but I mean, you're not even doing like the bare necessities. I feel like I'm being overly judgmental of these people. They seem great, and like their kids really love them. They have a great relationship with their children, but oh my god, I hope they learn at least a little bit from the Fine people. They don't need to be crazy and overly organized like they are, but there should be a little bit of organization in your home, and you shouldn't just have fleas running around and like rotting food in empty alcohol containers just laying around your house everywhere when you have what seems to be like maybe a 4-year-old, maybe a 5-year-old.
Max 8s.
Let's see what her new rules are.
Powerhouse, because of fleas, has returned to deliver and enforce her new rules.
I mean, they got me all the way messed up if they think
Hi,
I'm gonna live
with
in a
the
house
gas.
with
I'm
fleas.
looking for Victoria Bauer.
Is there a problem with the gas bill?
I'm here to collect $336.
What would happen if you wasn't able to pay that
$336.
Get
Like,
shut
do you know
off.
how much
Hold
money
on a
that
second,
is?
okay?
Like, how many bills you have to not pay?
Okay, we don't.
This
get
is in the
gas shut off,
90s.
right?
That's the idea.
Fine family, Mad Sally's bringing on the chaos.
Or early 2000s. I don't know when it is. This freaking, like, forensic files edit is driving me crazy.
He'll break them. Bring it on.
This woman has a full-on beef with this 13-year-old, and it is wild to me. Like, if that doesn't make her look in the mirror, like, ma'am, you are fighting with a teenage girl. Okay. So, I kind of agree with the pirate lady a little bit. So it is good that the daughter is releasing her anger and stress and dealing with her emotional stuff, right? It's great because it doesn't seem like in her daily life she's able to tell her parents really any frustration she has. It kind of seems like she just goes with the flow and has kind of convinced herself like she's happy being crazy. But also, I agree with the dad fully. Like, this pirate lady is just hurting the daughter 100%. Like, she obviously enjoys cheer. Like, I remember when I was in, I don't know, whatever thing I was doing when I was in school. I enjoyed it. You know, I didn't do it because I hated it. Like I continued to do stuff until I didn't want to do it, and then I quit doing it. But forcing her not to do cheer is weird. That is just kind of just being mean. It just seems like this pirate lady just wants to be mean to cause as much chaos and frustration as she can. It's a little strange. I don't 100% sure, or I don't 100% understand what she's trying to get at.
Don't just
Eye
stop.
contact.
Okay, just
To live in Lisa's house would be incredibly stressful. It just seems so forced.
It
You need
does
to do those
vary.
things. The whole point is to get this to a
I'm
point
going
where
back and
it's
forth.
the
I'm
vision that
flip-flopping.
we had together, the vision of your things in life.
That was your vision.
Is there anything I can do?
You can not make me put stuff in bins because it's not going to change anything.
Millie is overwhelmed. It is a daunting task.
I'm not used to sitting here and cleaning.
What are you going to do when you have a family?
I'm not going to go and pick up after my family every single minute of the day.
Right.
I'm not a
Oh God, that's so
mother
gross.
housewife.
And
That's
you
not
Gross.
what I do.
You
Yes,
just
I do. That's
swore.
what I do. It's who I am. It's what I do.
The
Gross.
label I put
That
on
was
Millie
gross.
was potty mouth. My daughter's never said the F word. Millie's being
I'm so tired of hearing like, what are you gonna do for your family? Like, does she not realize women can live outside of taking care of a family? That is just her go-to every time she complains about what these little girls are doing. Well, what are you gonna do when you take care of your family? My daughter's gonna be ready to take care of her husband. Like, don't do that. Gross.
raised as a pirate. How is she going to get through this life?
In California, Tori has taken the fines on a treasure hunt in search of their pirate personas.
Let's see what's inside. Open up your treasures. Tear it apart.
it's my color. Looking good, Brandon. What do you got, Ash?
Brandon, you're obsessed with football. Ashley, this represents your vanity. We're gonna take these old personas and we're sending them to Davy Jones' locker.
They'll get wet.
Cause now you're gonna be pirates. Wrap it up, put it in, it's gotta go. Sink that treasure chest.
It won't. Like, they're wrapped up in plastic and stuff, so they're fine.
Has taken John to get a makeover so he'll look normal.
What
Oh,
a
God.
waste of a perfectly delightful afternoon. It hasn't occurred to her that there might be different ways of doing things.
He looks so much better.
My goodness. John, you look very similar to my husband.
John has been erased. Craig Jr. is going to work. I've been humiliated. I've worn a pink bathrobe. Now I'm sitting in a cubicle with my soul dying, and I am done. If I had to go to that job for 8 hours a day, I would be looking for someone to put a bullet in my head.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I don't blame him
Now
on
that
that one.
Tori's transformed her piratical crew, she's decreed that they use their organizing bins to build a pirate galleon for their forthcoming play.
Tori's pushing it. She's getting to the point where she's being destructive. She's setting a terrible example.
She is a
for
little
kids.
bit.
In Oregon, John's back from work.
I went to the job and I said, now I've tried it. You know what? Screw it. I came
He looks a
home,
lot better.
It was time to put on the pirate and get things straightened out.
In both homes, the wives are facing complete and utter defiance from the families. And for the first time ever, they're both allowed to call for backup.
Oh my God, this is exciting. Like, who is this lady? Did we really need a crotch shot of her? I don't think so.
All right, fine, family. You haven't been embracing the full spirit of piratitude. It's time to embrace Captain Slappy.
Yo-ho!
It's Slappy time.
I'm not a scolding pirate. I'm a helping pirate.
Let's get to it.
I want to hear everyone give me a big arr!
I mean, he seems like a lot of fun.
Lisa!
Hi, this is my sister Lori Dawn. This is the Bauer family.
Oh my goodness, there's two of them.
They're like cookie cutter.
Are you
That's
guys
crazy
ready
looking.
to get organized?
I guess.
Millie, having had enough of the formidable fines, hides under the bed. Lori Dawn takes on the task of coaxing her out.
How you doing? Fine. You don't sound fine. Can I hang out with you?
Under the bed?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. Bet you I can fit.
What if we put this over here? When I was helping John
Like, that's cute.
organizing his
Okay,
office,
so
could
I
hear
like
my
the
sister in
sister
with
a
the
lot
kids.
better.
I heard her handling it, and I was so impressed.
Now the stuff is gone. You can fit. This is cool. See, now you got a whole new place to hang out.
We're going to
Like,
build
see, you
us a
can be
pirate
nice,
ship.
In
This other
California,
lady's just
Captain
being kind of
Slappy is getting the
crazy.
boys orderly and shipshape as he enforces the rule that they have to build a pirate galleon from organizing bins.
How will people know it's a pirate ship?
The flag.
Slappy came in and made everything wonderful for this family. They finally started to embrace some of the concepts that I'd been having them work with.
The pirate ship looks awesome. When my friends come over for the play, I can't wait because we're gonna do it on the pirate ship and.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. So they're actually doing this little play.
Captain Slappy.
He's a yellow belly.
You have to say his fond goodbyes.
My day was fun because Captain Slappy was here. He was really funny. He's my favorite pirate. Well, we'll miss you.
With Lori Dawn here, we accomplished more in the last 7 hours than we have since Rule Change Day. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. I am very pleased to say that I can see my floor now, so that was very exciting for me.
Hopefully the others, like, I can't even remember her name, but hopefully
Gladys has
she
at
is
least gotten the house organized,
a little
Lisa
more fun.
decides to leave her mark.
Lisa.
I've worked with a lot of clients with my organizing. The Bauer House is one of my Mount Everests.
That's kind of
Final
cute.
day
I
of
like it.
Swap in California, and it's time for the Uptight Finds to present their pirate play.
I present Ashley's play.
Boy, lassies, why don't you come aboard me ship? Aye, how's that sound?
How about not? And what are you wearing? Do you always wear those clothes? Yeah, I don't think I want to sail and look like you. Or smell like you.
I want to thank you for.
Okay, so this is
bringing
all
through
really
here.
cute.
We did learn a few things, and you've made a lot of effort, and I appreciate it.
Okay, so now we have the reunion, like where the families get reunited.
She's a good person. I will bring some
Let's see what
tutorials
happens.
and a couple lessons, and that's what I wanted to get.
Quit time as the couples finally come face to face.
It's judgment time.
Can't you see the spray tan?
Lisa,
anyway.
what is wrong with the exterior look of my family? Weren't they pretty enough for you?
You actually said you judge a book by its cover. I have
Everyone
never
does.
heard anyone admit
say that.
You said that. And I
Hold
say
on.
things.
Keep the hand down.
Don't touch my husband.
We don't take. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That's not an issue. It's not an issue.
He was going to try a job, and we were working on appearances
A
for
job?
the job.
What do you mean by that?
I worked a job because you said I had to drop this pirate fantasy and be a dad who sacrifices for his family.
I mean,
Bill
you do
collectors
need to
came
be.
twice. That was my
They
concern.
got paid though, right?
I paid them.
They got paid.
Uh,
What was wrong with his hair and his skin?
He looked like a pirate.
You are such a control
What?
freak, Lisa.
And by the way, you should be highly concerned. Millie said the F word. That's
oh,
potty mouth.
whatever. Who
Potty
cares?
mouth like she's a 3-year-old.
She's 13. She shouldn't
She
be
is
swearing at
13.
adults.
Sometimes that's the right word to use.
Did my daughter say the F word to you?
Your daughter was mean in many
Oh,
other
she
ways
was.
to me. With
Very,
Millie, we let
very
her use
mean,
the language
ma'am.
that she thinks is appropriate.
You're instilling rebellion with your kids, and you're ridiculing me for instilling drive and passion in mine.
We are not advocating or raising our children to be rebellious against authority. We're urging them to question authority. What you saw was kids who are given the freedom to shape their lives. But we also don't put our expectations on them.
It's tough. So
I
our kids are
mean-
going to know teamwork. They're going to know commitment. Exactly. They're going to know what it's like to work.
They don't know
get
teamwork,
along,
or else
get
they
$5
wouldn't have been
bucks,
so
you know, that
hateful
kind
to
of
this lady.
So
Chores.
After 2 weeks apart, the wives are about to be reunited with their children.
Another
Oh my god, it's her! Oh no, get her off!
Hi!
Oh!
Well, that was complete chaos and craziness. Apparently, nobody learned anything. I mean, the pirates did get a little more organized, and hopefully they start paying attention to their bills more. I don't know. I'm sure the kids are all grown and adults and whatever. But the fines didn't really seem to learn anything. But yeah, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You know, all the things. And I will be back with another video.